Hang on.
Well, hello. What can I do for you? I've already apologized. What more do you want? Unless you're looking for another nibble. Maybe. But there won't be any more midnight surprises. I can promise you that.
Good work, kids. You're all heroes.
Oh, hey. You're one of those drow, right? I heard stories about you. How you all live underground and steal kids away. Oh. Okay. Hey. Would you like to see something fun? Go on. Take this ring. It's lucky. You haven't seen anything yet, mister. Go on, take the ring and watch your fortune change. Weeping, bleeding hells! Okay, maybe you don't need extra luck. But since you're already holding the thing, call it. Heads or tails. Hey, hold on, you gotta pay for that. Fine, keep it. Call it a sample, yeah? But you gotta at least look at the other rings, okay? I gotta eat. Really? I mean, good. That's what I got. You bought...
You suddenly feel something moving against your back and turn.
Please, let us through.
Let my daughter go right now!
She's a thief, hell spawn. And you will wait for Korga's judgment. Now get back!
Oh, let me through, Mragrasham, or I'll rip your damn throat out!
Come, Magrin, give him a chance. You, step back. We'll not tolerate drow in here. It's forbidden to outsiders. Korga's orders. Kick back. Force my hand and I'll show you its claws.
A moment, Giona.
What? Why would she allow one of them? I suppose so. You. Apparently Korga wants to see you. Go ahead. But a word of warning. One wrong move and every single animal here will tear you apart.
Blah, blah, blah.
I do wish I could understand you. Do my eyes deceive me? A drow! Here! Forgive my surprise. It's rare to find your kind above ground. Rare and intriguing on a day already packed with intrigue. You were at the gates just now, no? When the goblins came? You saw them up close? A few questions, if you please. There's no overstating my interest. I'll make it very quick. Hand to heart. Glory. Now then, how would you describe that particular batch of goblins? Size, nature, distinguishing qualities?
You search your mind, successfully recalling various details of goblin behavior.
My, a scholar after my own heart. Spent much time among goblins? I've always preferred experience to the second-hand accounts of lesser men. But to each their own. Now, I've a few more questions, if you don't mind.
Sure.
And the dragon they had marching in the rear, was it of the brass or silver variety? The truth, my friend. Not a jot more or less. Last question, then you'll be quite free. Did the attackers rally to the absolute when they fell upon the gates? They did, didn't they? Oh, curious. Oh, curious indeed. I've interrogated one, a captive in this very camp. She reports they've abandoned their god Maglabiet in favor of someone called the Absolute. The scandal! Ah, but is superstition all? These goblins are informed by a kind of strategy anathema to their kind. I, for one, intend to get to the bottom of it. I'm just preparing to head to their camp as we speak, in fact. If you'll excuse me, I ought not to dawdle. Why, goblins, obviously. Well, someone ought to chronicle these curious events. I'd heard the master of this place, a druid called Halsin, might be able to point me in the right direction. But he's been quite captured by them already. Ironic, really.
Oh, never you mind. Who needs mercy when you've a quick tongue, hmm?
And an invisibility potion stashed in the back pocket. Until we meet again.
Potion. Until we meet again. I might change Alucard's hair to the... what he is in the other one. A little curlier. Everybody take a bath. Elf vampire supremacy. That's what the whole party is at the moment.
I've never learned to converse with your kind.
No one stopped me yet.
Yes, I'm quite aware.
Intestines throb. Blood whispers.
This is the male voice number 5 or whatever it is. I had not used it before. It's actually really good. The way he screams his spells and the dirge, unhinged shit. I mean, meaning he sounds unhinged. It's really great. It's the second to last male voice.
It hurts! It hurts!
Please, make it stop!
Don't you think it's awful?
We'll save you, poor soul.
The critters start a duet of their own, attempting to drown out the bard's music. They look at you expectantly.
Of course, we are born for...
Some.
I wonder what's past this.
I already have these rings, I think. Yep. Oh. Yeah.
Oh, that works. Maybe. Oh, I don't know anymore. Dance upon the stars tonight. Smiles and pain will fade away. Words of mine will change. No. Become. Change? No. Damn it! I thought they were cheering me on. Even animals think I'm terrible. I want to finish this song, but I can't. Nothing fits, you know? It can't hurt. I have an extra loot, if you want. My teacher, Lihala. She loved dancing. Had 2 left feet, mind. I remember waking up one night on the road and seeing her dancing beneath the stars. A huge smile on her face. Thinking of it now, my heart hurts. And my words just seem to crumble. Like ash. Wait. Words of mine will turn to ash. That's perfect. Words of mine will turn to ash when you cool the last light down. Yes, yes!
Dance upon the stars tonight. Smile and pain will fade away. Words of mine will turn to ash when you call the last light down. Moon reminds me of your grace. All the love I can't repay. Rest and know that I will pray. Farewell, my dear old friend. Moon, sun, oh, remind me of your grace. Faith, care, all the love I can't repay. Moon, sun, oh, remind me of your grace. Faith, care, all the love I can't repay.
I mean, in Castlevania, he was enchanted with a human woman and married her, so this checks out. I mean, okay, this is a tiefling, but, you know.
Dance upon the stars tonight. Smile and pain will fade away. Words of mine will turn to ash when you call the last light down. Moon reminds me of your grace. All the love I can't repay. Rest and know that I will pray. Farewell, my dear old friend. Dance upon the stars tonight. Smile and pain will fade away.
Sorry. She'd have said the same thing. That's the first time I've played since Lihala died. My teacher. She was playing her lute. We didn't hear the gnolls coming. There was so much blood. I can still smell it. It was awful. I couldn't look at a lute without hearing her screaming. I'd forgotten what it was like. That itch to perfect a song. The Weeping Dawn will be my gift to Lihala. I've a long way to go. But thank you. I needed this.
Too sweet. Odiously sweet. The vomitous gall within despairs at your kindness.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Have you lost your sense?
Please. I'm sorry.
This is madness, Korga. She's just a...
A what, Wrath? A thief? A poison? A threat? I will imprison the devil. And I will cast out every stranger.
A death viper. You've milked their poison before. A single drop of it could kill that child in a heartbeat.
She's a parasite. She eats our food, drinks our water, then steals our most holy idol in thanks. Wrath, lock her up. She remains here until the rite is complete. And keep still, devil. Tila is restless.
Come, Korga. We took back the idol. Surely...
Do it.
The snake's hiss of approval reveals its intentions. Should the child struggle, it is poised to strike. The death of a child. A timeless tragedy that never grows old.
Very well. She may go. Break your word, and my serpent shall feed. Sif, Tila to me! Out, thief. My grace has its limits.
Thank you, Korga. Master Halsin...
Halsin isn't here. Keep his name off your tongue, lest Tila pierce it.
The forest rose with claw and tooth to tear the dark. The mural depicts druid and beast fighting together to drive monsters from their land. It looks like they were victorious. By claw and tooth from root to thorn, the old oak's grove to wildlings sworn. The mural shows druids claiming the grove in the name of the old oak, Sylvanus, god of nature.
You did well to speak up for the girl. That snake is fickle. A tragedy prevented. Nothing befitting a child. Nothing befitting any of our world's creatures. We've let a snake replace our leader. She will see the tieflings driven out, or worse.
She is first druid in Halsin's absence. With him caught or dared by goblins, none may gainsay.
But more will die if her ritual is finished. I doubt those exiled by the rite will survive long outside.
Would you? I would give anything to see Halsin return home.
Our need is great. I will open the treasures of this grove to you, even if the Circle forbids it.
Halsin is an elf with the presence of a bear. He left west with the adventurers.
You won't mistake the first druid for anyone else. Come, Silver. Stay close.
The towers seized, the battle done. The moonrise broke the darkest one. You recognize the mark of the dark goddess Shar on the broken helmet. This army marched in her name. Moonrise must be a reference to Shar's divine sister, Selûne. In darkest hour, a concord made, twixt harp and wild against the shade. Harp and wild. You recall stories of an alliance between druids and the harpers, but the details are vague.
Another stranger come to vex me. What will you do? Hunt me? Grab my tail? Shout until my head hurts? No, wait. You smell fresh. Safe. You can stay, if you must.
Congress being in open view. With a flick of the wrist. Free for the taking.
A deep elf. In our grove, on this day. A sign. Or rather, a gift. Who better to understand a watchful broodmother than a beloved child of Loth? Don't we? I've studied drow culture. You have a talent for self-preservation. A viper
Steady,
bears her
dear.
fangs defending her brood. Is it not her nature to strike at invaders? No matter. I took back the idol of Sylvanus, and the rite is resumed. We will seal the grove, free from harm, free of intruders. So you say, yet the child walks free. You showed great mettle at the gate. The mettle of a skilled sword for hire. I want you to provide your services to the tiefling leader. Zevlor, he's called. Offer to guide the Outlanders out of the grove. I'm sure they'll reward you well. They're to be gone before final prayer. If they are not, the Viper must strike. Then they soon know the sting of my venom. Get out. We have no more business.
Whatever you say, woman. Hello, soon to be dead Nettie.
I see you. Just give me a moment. This may be Catherine's. There. It's up to her now. Life or death. Now, what? Drow. Last time I saw one of you folk, he tried to slit me open. I hope you're more agreeable. Good enough to tell there's nothing obviously wrong with you. A bit tired, maybe. But we're all a bit tired. A tadpole. A mind flayer tadpole. That's a serious condition. Come, follow me. I might be able to help. We need to be quick. This way.
There's something in that vessel. Take a closer look.
Don't worry about him on the table. I'm not in the habit of killing drow. He attacked Master Halsin and I in the woods, leading a pack of goblins. Tadpole crawled out of his head soon after. Seems so. Gave Master Halsin a right start. It's why he joined the adventurers on their expedition. To find out what was happening. A pity you got me instead of him. He understands these things. Studied them. Still, we have options. You don't have to be here for this.
Please, don't mind me. I'll just watch.
All right. Let's see what we can do. Of course. Now, tell me what's been happening. Any symptoms? Strange events? Victims can identify each other. Not that the others know they're victims, of course. How'd you pick up the parasite? Halsin was desperate to find where all this was happening. A mind flayer ship? But Master Halsin was sure. Look, you've been straight with me, so I'll be straight with you. You're dangerous. If you transform here, we're all dead. But you seem like a good soul. You deserve a chance to save yourself. This is a vial of wyvern poison. Swear to me, you'll swallow it if you feel any symptoms. The thorn? Coated in a fatal toxin. It was a last resort, in case I couldn't trust you. I don't have a cure. Only a way out. I'm sorry for misleading you, but I had to be sure you weren't a threat before I told you everything. Now, do I have your word or not? But you have to. Don't you understand? You could kill us all.
I don't have to do anything.
Then I've no choice. I'm sorry.
Nope, well. Get her, Allie.
So, this is what honesty gets you. Consider my lesson learned.
Always room for more?
Please. I'm resting.
The bird says nothing, trying to rest. The bird says nothing. Only the sound of its labored breath fills the silence.
Please leave. Our hospitality has limits, and they were crossed long ago.
Oh, really? You know who's saving your butt? Maybe, maybe not.
Find our master. Return to me then. Tell me what you find. Tell.
I thought you were Halcyon.
The boar prances around, haunches clenching and unclenching impatiently.
Where's Halcyon? Promise me a mate.
The mate.
You ever scare me like that?
Mom!
Our little Hellion told us what happened. Thank you. Don't know what we'd do without. The Nine Hells will sooner freeze over. But we'll try.
Go on. Not bad. You just have to buy enough time to run. Come on. I believe in you. You can do this. You're on the right path, Umi. Go on now. Practice what you've learned. Well met. The blade of frontiers at your...
The man's smile bends downward, and his thoughts become yours. You are the blade of frontiers racing through the wastes of Avernus. Just ahead, a diabolical figure, red skin, single curled horn, blazes with flame, bloodied great axe held high.
Hell's great fires. You were on the ship.
You see the fiend again and ignite with Will's rancor. She is an infernal war devil, a threat to the living. Evil incarnate.
Shit! You saw her. Advocatus Diaboli.
Advocatus Diaboli. A devil's advocate. A champion in the blood war between diabolical forces and demons.
Her name is Karlach. An archdevil soldier I swore on my good eye to kill.
I tracked her through the hells to the Mind Flayer ship, but the damned Illithids infected me before I could end her.
She's out there now, preying on the innocent. I don't kill her, she'll leave behind nothing but a trail of corpses. I like your thinking. Besides, I watched you fight at the gate. I could use an ally like you. Ready when you are. The Blade of Frontiers at your calling. Are you sure? The blade stands at the ready. And just when things were warming up.
Refugees, adventurers, and even a drow. No one in years, and suddenly we're overwhelmed. Well met. And thank you for beating back those goblins. Most brave of you. Is there anything you need? Act fast if you do. The ritual will be complete before too long. Just some bits and bobs I no longer need? Sylvanas, guide your path.
People up ahead. Something's wrong.
Press the wound. No. You're a true soul. You can't die. Please, stay with us.
I don't think he's conscious. Can you hear us, Ed?
You, not a step closer.
The mark glows, but you feel nothing in response. Your illithid power is beyond reach until you rest.
He's hurt badly, and Owlbear got him deep. If there's anything you can do...
I'm watching you.
Oil bear.
The injured man locks eyes with you. A familiar squirming churns in your head. Your minds intertwine. You see his siblings, Andric and Brenna, new recruits, yours to shepherd.
Protect them. He is a true soul. Mind him. He will. He.
Edwin! Ed! Please!
He's with the Absolute now. You're
You're a true soul. Edwin, our brother, he was chosen. Like you. Do you have orders for us? We were reporting to Edwin. We know that all too well, sir, but the Absolute sent us here.
We're looking for fugitives, survivors from that ship that crashed farther west of here. We don't know what they look like, but anyone who survived that crash is bound to be injured. That's enough to get us started. The Absolute wants them found. At any cost. You! Brenna! Kill him!
One down. Millions.
Strange power resonates within the corpse. It calls to you. Most corpses feel like toys before you, to be played with and discarded when you tire. This body seems different. A friend calls out from the corpse, desperate to be freed. Why let its host's memories go to waste? The tadpole has absorbed it all. Its experience could nourish you, strengthen you.
This vessel is at thy disposal. Do what thou wilt. This soul awaits thy command.
Owlbear tracks. Its nest must be nearby.
I was gonna do a duo run part of the time with people in camp. Then I got the idea to have, because I have Alucard, made somebody who looked like Alucard in a different campaign.
Keeping this chest sealed. I can feel its aura.
It's like, well, let's put him in here. Hire. But you get no banter, of course, with him too much.
That might be worth a look.
Just an old prayer.
And my slip gale in here, just banter.
Chest's unlocked. My prayers are answered. Selûnite coming of age rituals. Seems like a serious...
That stench.
You feel the quake of its heavy footsteps before you see it. An owlbear, its beaked face looming out of the darkness.
Oil bear.
What's this? Something weak, something tender. Won't even have to chew you before I feed you to my son. Soft meat. It's a splinter. I've gutted bigger threats than you with worse. You're small, weak. Killing you would be a waste of time. You can go, but you make one wrong step and I'll rip you to shreds.
Like a dance step? Like this step? Cha-cha-cha. Haven't been to camp in a minute, so fine. Let's go.
Hark! Hark! A camp, and Hogma willing. Some friendly faces. Well met. Goblins roughed me up and stole my hose when they heard me singing Hatchling Love. You wouldn't have half a bedroll for a lost minstrel, would you? I can pay for my board with music, if you care for it. I know. It's not the first time I've been robbed. I am only glad I didn't get hurt. Quill Grootslang. Soon to be published in the songbook Affairs in Ancient Abir, Songs of Draconic Love. If I make it to Baldur's Gate with my manuscript, that is. I'll just stay one night. Promise. Then I'll be gone. I know I'm ice blood, but I get cold so fast. I need to be by the fire. Thanks for the fire. I prepared a dense manuscript of new love chants to be throat-sung in Timantha style. You probably don't know, but the Dragonborn clans arrange their children's marital unions. Love is considered irrelevant to egg duty. But I've never even been kissed, and I can't stop myself from dreaming. I don't think most of us stop hoping. Ever, really. Not even when duty stamps us down. And that's what the songbook's about. Lost, lingering love. Never acted on. Never spoken. Perhaps. But I want to capture this feeling while it still strikes hot. I've been given a great chance. My song score, Affairs in Ancient Abir, Songs of Draconic Love, is due to be published in the Gate. I'm in a big rush, though. I fear that if I don't get there in the next few days, they're gonna print some kobold bone flute instrumentals instead. Is there someone who you think you might love? Oh, come on. I won't tell.
This Tarian might be the most perfect being to ever walk the day. Wow.
And have you said so? Do they know even one little bit of how you really feel? There's a special feeling to having love all to yourself, don't you think? For no one to know. I grew up smiling about my little secrets to myself. I would have been laughed at if I admitted to anyone how I felt. It is not our kind's way. But I have my whole life ahead of me. Things will be different now I'm on the Sword Coast. I can't wait for what is coming next.
Don't mind me, I'm thinking of something else in the house if you heard that whispering.
Oh my. Are you sure? Are you really sure? Spoken like someone who's never heard a dragonborn throat song. This one, Sky Swaying, is about what it might feel like to mate in the air, in the age where wings were yet with us. Oh, there are 69 more verses. I'm only just beginning. Thanks for the fire. It's a miracle I'm still alive. Chance. My song score, Affairs in Ancient Abir Songs of Draconic Love, is due to be published in the Gate. I'm in a big rush, though. I fear that if I don't get there in the next few days, they're gonna print some kobold bone flute instrumental.
Yes? Why do you insist on exhuming the past? I was a slave. A vampire spawn. Kept by the Tsar family. Perhaps I still am. I was never able to resist their commands. But now, I've been conveniently lost. They won't ever control me again.
Promises. The missing druid, Halcyon, was it? He may be talented, but only a Githyanki's safest can cleanse an embedded tadpole.
Well met. Karlach's fires raged in Baldur's Gate before she escaped to Avernus, as my source told it. And she was planning to return.
Yo.
One of the archdevils Ariel's own. Chaos incarnate, a devil with pure fire for a heart. I made my way to Avernus to stop her. She fled from my reach. Even climbed aboard the Mind Flayer ship as it screeched through the hells. I followed in close pursuit. I can't bear to imagine the lives Karlach might be taking. The damage she might be doing.
That's enough of you for now. Hey, since you missed it, let me see if I can get this one dialogue again. It was pretty cool.
Thanks for the fire. Is there someone who you think you might love? Oh, come on. I won't tell.
Look at that. Astarion might be the most perfect being to ever walk the day.
And have you said so? Do they know even one little bit of how you really feel?
Last time I said number 3. Let's say number 1.
There's a special feeling to having love all to yourself, don't you think? for no one to know. I grew up smiling about my little secrets to myself. I would have been laughed at if I admitted to anyone how I felt. It is not our kind's way. But I have my whole life ahead of me. Things will be different now I'm on the Sword Coast. I can't wait for what is coming next. Oh my. Are you sure? Are you really sure? Spoken like someone who's never heard a Dragonborn throat song. This one, Sky Swain, is about what it might feel like to mate in the air, in the age where wings were yet with us. Oh, there are 69 more verses. I'm only just beginning.
Six, 69. This is where I got her there instead of Alfira. Oh, I need to change Pretty Boy's outfit. Because, you know, they must all look fabulous. And you get the plain one, I get the fancy.
Still breathing, despite everything.
Hello, son.
This vessel is at thy disposal. Do what thou wilt.
Yeah, sure. Clearly I have him enthralled or something. Okay, I suppose you could have a robe too, but I don't feel like it now, Chad.
Go ahead. I'm listening.
You open your eyes with a lurch, and you are not in your bed. You stand above a body which is in a state of gore nearly beyond recognition. The body of that scared girl who asked for nothing more than a night of shelter. Her blood covers you, and its warmth feels like the embrace of an old friend. You recall nothing of how you ended up here, but your head pounds and aches. There are dozens and dozens of wounds on the corpse. The killer did not stop savaging it, even when she was long gone. And your dominant arm aches. It aches from stabbing over and over. No matter how it appears, the body is there, and her blood is on your hands. The question flows through your mind. Who are you, really, that you could be guilty of such bitter business? If you could craft a corpse like this in one night, what masterpieces have you sculpted in your forgotten decades? You don't have much time for reflection now. You need to act. You may only have a few moments before the others awaken and begin to cast blame for the hot sin before you. Your misdeed is bright and clear as the dawning day.
gorge themselves. What kind of nightmare is this?
He's hoping the explanation is less sloppy than the kill.
Now, I can't help but notice that one of us is positively drenched in blood. So...
I'm going to say something I'm confident we're all thinking. What's this door doing?
Oh, this is a new choice. Yes, his hat is fabulous. Astarion must have been feasting on her. I was trying to patch her wounds. Okay. Oh God, please get this. Yes!
You can't be serious. I had nothing to do with this. I'd never be this wasteful for a start. Her blood's everywhere.
Oh, the puzzle is coming together. I can just picture it.
I get all the blame for a gory murder, but I still have to go hungry? Ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous.
Your guilt is safe. For now. As the Inquisition departs, you are left alone with a familiar headache.
Let's save that. 1900 hours in this game and I can still find new shit. Alright, let's giggle. My son is inspired. We're inspired. Everyone, yes. Good job, son. I raised you well. Let's wash off. You pissed off at me, Asti? Got anything to say? No.
Well, hello. What can I do for you?
Guess not. Bygones, eh? Bygones be bygones? Oh, all right. Do you want to join my party?
With pleasure. Lead on.
I was going to kind of duo run, and then I got the idea of Alucard, and it's like, it's just... Terrible. We'll fix it. Well, not terrible. I just don't like it. Where is it? This. Derpy. Here's another fabulous hat. Fabulous hats all around. You get a hat, you get a hat, you get a hat. There we are. You can match Alucard. Now we be black and white party. Fabulous. Oh, yes. I like it. There you go, girl. Yes. Fabulous. Testing out yet another couple of mods.
What to do?
So I got a Spellblade here, Duskblade, Spellblade subclass.
I am enjoying our walks together. Aren't you?
There's one called Wildheart that I haven't dipped yet.
Sure. In silence.
Aren't you good? Yes, in silence.
Strange. It looks healthy. It looks stone dead.
Who cares about some pig? It's dead. Let's go.
We know why, Esther. But you already bit me. I giggle at the garlic every time. Oops.
Tempers are rising.
Well, I mean, can't I just kill you, sir? Actually, yeah.
You sought a fight, and now
We're hungry.
Have one.
Starion is hungry. He got robbed.
Cutting to the chase.
Alucard, you missed. You missed again. What the fuck is wrong with you, son?
Blood comes easy these days.
Oh my god, my housemate upstairs has grandchildren. And it's a hardwood floor. And it just sounds like I have rocks tumbling over my head right now.
May the dice roll in my favor.
Ugh. Not gonna lie, I hate it. Vicky. Nasty, where's your... Here, I'll make it up to you for blaming you. There you go. We're at that stage of the game where everybody fucking misses. Good job.
Hope your soul is in good hands.
God, now it sounds like boulders.
Chance I'll fit in there.
Keep moving, stranger. Quietly. I told you to go.
Whoops.
You see a name etched into the leather. Scratch.
You know my name? Interesting. A predator wouldn't care to learn it. Still, you should go. My friend is injured. He needs rest. Of course he will. And then we'll return home. We were attacked. Cackling, furry things on two legs. And their smell, it was strange, rotten, evil.
You know the creatures he describes. Gnolls.
No, I won't leave him. If it comes to that, I may. Thank you.
Vermin on the rooftops.
Let's see if they fuck with me this time.
Get over there! Surround them like!
I know
You
you
spotted us! Good! It's like they say. Wait. A drow. In the sun. Stand down!
This one's got a touch of the absolute about him. Apologies, your lordship. Hard making you out from a distance. Please, your greatness. Was an honest mistake is all. You'll get no more trouble from us. Promise.
Bet I can crack that open.
Bet you can. What do we get now? I want a multi-class so that he can shift into animals. Maybe on the next one. Because that would make sense. Let's give you somebody. I'll make sure somebody has knock. Oh, this isn't. Oh, it's a new one. Oh. Huh. Oh gosh, what's good for this class? We got wizard and fighter stuff. I also got that going on, so I suppose I could. I never use that one. That's different. For some reason, Nasty hasn't gone up yet.
What have we got here? Oh, stop this thing!
The goblin seems unsure whether to bow to you or attack.
What do you want? I mean, what do you need? You are blessed, ain't ya? A true soul?
A strange symbol glows, marked on their flesh, and something within you stirs in response.
You're not blessed. If you ain't with the Absolute, you're the enemy. Pardon, sir. Didn't mean to doubt you. I know my place. Well, that's that.
It's good to be the drow.
We'll be on our way. Do as you like with the pipsqueak.
The goblins slink backwards, afraid to take their eyes off you.
All right, come on, you lot. Hop it! Before he changes his mind.
Sometimes you don't have to roll it off.
All right, then.
Fresh meat. Scared meat. Yes.
What now?
How many die today? How many died?
I'm gonna wrap it up here pretty soon. Do this.
Cut me loose! Free me and find out! Ugh. Baga Kabara. Those pustulant thugs! Well, get on with it. Compensation? Was that all? Well, I expected worse from the likes of you. Take my pack, if you can find it. The only reason those goblins caught me was its weight. I'll travel lightly from now on.
As you approach, a guttural scream and a succession of quick bangs rattle the door. Then, a low moan. Someone, or something, is having a bit of fun.
Go away!
Wait, don't interrupt them. Let me do it. They sound disgusting.
What the hell are you doing?
Ruined. Smash! Oh, smash you!
half ogre in the making.
Let's turn someone inside out.
Oh, one of these days I might actually remember to equip him.
A rough tempest I will raise. Of course.
I'm like, why don't I have the attack? Yeah.
What's in here?
And on that note, good day. I'm going to call it the end of the stream. Actually remember to give him some shit. Oh. I didn't know that was in here. There's a lot of stuff with these armor mods even when you get it. Oh, that one's bigger than him. You got a big hand crossbow there. A big bow. Okay. All right. And that is that.